Children's time, gather round, listening, thinking, praying, every day, every day. Today is the third Sunday of Easter. And you know, Pastor Sue just a little bit earlier said that it's not just a day. I think sometimes I forget that Easter is not just a day. It's a season. It's a time in our church. And here we are together again during that special Easter time. Well, I was very excited when Pastor Sue emailed me and she told me about the new series that she's doing. You just heard about it too before this. It's going to be called The Heart of the Matter. And friends, you all know how I love symbols because I've been using so many of them in our children's times. Remember, symbols are something that stands for something else, that when we see it, it makes us visualize it in our minds, or we can see it in our imaginations. So, of course, a heart. What do you think of? You think of love. And we do talk about love a lot in the church. And as I was thinking about sharing this with you, and then I was remembering that those of you who have gone to Sunday school here at First Pres, Chris has already dropped off for you a special little bag that did have a stone in it for you to decorate and have your own heart stone. As I was thinking about that, I went outside and I got some stones. Now, I did find out, and some of you may find this out, that if you have a dark stone, this one says love, it's kind of hard to decorate unless you've got something that's white paint or something like that. But if you have a light colored stone, it's pretty easy to decorate. Now, those of you that are part of our Sunday school already, like have come to this building, you may have gotten one on your front porch. But if you haven't gotten to come here yet with us, you can as soon as we reopen. We'd love to have you. I'd love to meet you in person. That would be so exciting for me. You could just go outside like I did. And I was rummaging around. That means I was hunting through our place where we have some rocks, and I found this one. And then I didn't happen to have any paint at my house, but I found out that Sharpie markers work really good to make a heart stone. I put a big heart on this side, a rainbow heart. And then on this side, I made a red heart with a crayon. Crayons don't work quite as good, but it would still work if that's all you had. I also found out that just a Crayola marker even works for you to decorate the stone. Now, today with you, I'm thinking about this as a love stone. Pastor Sue also talked about it as a worry stone, and I'm going to talk with you about that next week because I know you're going to come back and be with me. But today I want us to think about it as a love stone. Oh my gosh, my heart is so full. Remember, here, put your hand right here with me, will you? You know, we have to remember our heart's actually more in the middle of our body. It's really not up here. It's about here. Put your hand here. And when you breathe in and you're really quiet, you can feel your heart beating. Especially if you just were running, maybe step outside. You could stop this, do some running, come in. See if you can feel your heart. Notice moms and dads, I told them to go outside to run, not inside. I know, I had little kids. Well, again, our love stone makes us think of love. So I got kind of excited, and I was a little like Pastor Sue, where I kind of like numbers of things. So I Googled the question, how many times is love in the Bible? Okay. Now, it depends on which version of the Bible. So we have different kinds, and you friends know that I love my children's adventure Bible. But in the different versions of the Bible, did you know anywhere from 310 to 551 times you can find the word love in the Bible? Ooh, I know what you could do to kind of imagine how much love that is. Here's a cool thing you can do. In just a minute, you could stop this. And to imagine how much 551 is, you could do this. You could touch different parts of your body and you could go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200. Okay, you got to go to all the way to 551 with that song. Go up and down, touching different parts of your body. And that is so many times. Here's another way that you can feel all the love we have from God. I also wanted to find out, how many times did Jesus use the word love? And I found out, now in the Gospel of John in our Bible, and it's only about this thick, friends. It's not very many pages. Did you know that Jesus uses the word love 57 times? 10, 20, 30, 40, 57 times. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of times to say love. Now, I'm not sure Pastor Sue knows this, but I noticed in her sermon just that we just heard, and the cool thing about being online is that we can like rewind this, we can go back. She kept saying love, love, love. And I thought to myself, why wasn't I tallying how many times she said love? Now, do you remember what a tally is from school? They're so fun. I love to do tallies. So you'd go every time she said love. So you could go back, listen to her sermon. She says love. She said love. She said love. She said love. Whoop. Give it a group of 5. Keep going. And then you can count by 5s, those bundles. You'll be doing math. It'll be so great. Your brain will have so much love from all of that math. And you're going to feel it in your heart because you're going to hear that word love so many times. Now, friends, right now, we can't touch each other with our hands, all right? But we can hold our heart stones or our love stones and think of someone that maybe you could share love with. Maybe right now you could share love with, like, if your neighbor's outside and you just go outside and you wave. Hi, I'm so glad to see you. I've missed being close to you, but it's great to see you. That gives someone love. Maybe you could ask mom or dad if you could FaceTime someone special in your family, grandma, grandpa, an aunt, an uncle, just someone that's special to your family. And that's going to give them love. Maybe you could draw someone a picture and mail it to them or drop it off at their house. And that would give them love. Remember what Pastor Sue just said? Love what was leading Jesus to so many. She used the word powerful things. Love can lead us to so many powerful things. So this week, I'm going to challenge you. I want you to listen for the word love. I want you to find ways that you can show love. Oh, I've got it. Maybe some evenings or night times right before you go to bed, maybe you and mom and dad could get out a children's Bible and you could find all the places that it says love and you could count the word love. Let's spread a lot of love this week, all right? So for our prayer, I want you to take your hands this time and I want you to, almost like a heart, put them over your heart. Will you do that for me as we're doing our prayer? And remember, I'm going to say it, and you say it after me. Here we go. Dear God, even though we shouldn't touch each other with our hands right now, because of all those germs, we can touch each other. Dear God, with the love that we show others. with the love we show others. Amen. Amen. Friends, spread a lot of love this week. I'll see you in another week because I love